And we are back. Thanks, guys, for clicking on this link. Please like, subscribe, comment below. I appreciate the love. This is good energy. Welcome. And we are back at the Kremlin Cup, Moscow, Russia. And what a thriller this match was. Marketa Vondrousova versus Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. Pavlyuchenkova, the world's ranked number 16th, having a great year, finally making it to a major final in which, she's a very good clay player, so I feel it was inevitable. Eventually falling to Barbara Krejcikova in the French Open, but nonetheless, that was the first time making it to a slam final after being on tour for so many years. Congratulations. But nonetheless, having a great year, she was going up against Marketa, who, in terms of herself, came out of left field, winning the Tokyo silver medal this year. Had a chance for gold, but eventually blew it, in my opinion. Belinda Bencic ended up taking the gold there. But nonetheless, here, these two ladies have never played each other before, believe it or not. And if you take a look at the image there of Pavlyuchenkova, that's how the day went for her. However, she did start off the match really good, breaking Marketa early. She was up 3-love and seemed as though she was cruising to an easy first set victory. Marketa said not so fast. She then got her left forehand working really well. That would lead her to dominate all the service games and all of the return games. Marketa had it working today without a doubt. If you take a look at the image there, Pavlyuchenkova was just frustrated from the beginning, especially after the fourth game in the first set. You noticed that she started to grimace. It seems as though her knee, which was bandaged up, started to flare up and act up on her. She was in clear pain, slamming her racket down several times in frustration, making faces of agony. However, I felt she could have called for the physio several times. I felt she could have even ended the match early due to injury. But Pavlyuchenkova is a veteran. She is a trooper, a warrior, and she is a tough woman. So nonetheless, she stuck it out, eventually losing to the world's 35th ranked opponent, Marketa. She would end up losing 6-4, 6-2. But nonetheless, Pavlyuchenkova gave her all. She tried her best, and we will see what's next for her. In terms of Marketa, she advances to the semifinals. She will face either one of two opponents. The first, Garbina Muguruza. They met earlier this year in Melbourne for the first time. Muguruza beat Marketa in straight sets 6-1, 6-2. It was pretty lopsided. It wasn't really close. I remember watching that match there. And she could also potentially face Annette Kontaveit, who they've played 3 times. Marketa has won 2 of those matches. And in my opinion, the most recent coming this year in Wimbledon in a three-set thriller. In my opinion, I think Marketa will probably want to face Garbina, although others will probably disagree, say, hey, she's beat Annette Kontaveit twice already. She probably should face her, and in terms of wanting to advance past the semifinals. My opinion, I think right now Annette's playing a little bit better than both of the ladies there. I think that a matchup with Annette would be much more difficult than Garbina. Marketa's speed right now is these courts they're playing pretty fast. I think if Marketa matches up with Garbina on this court in Moscow, I think Marketa would do a lot better than she would against someone like Kontaveit, who's a little bit more mobile horizontally and vertically. But nonetheless, Garbina versus Annette Kontaveit, that is coming up next. In my opinion, I think Garbina's power could possibly give Kontaveit a little bit of issue today. So we'll see how that turns out. And we also have Simona Halep taking on Marie Sacre. Now that's going to be a good match there. You have Halep, who can play the baseline, who can also come vertically and play really, really good on the move. Simona Halep, a good backhand. That's really what she's known for, and good defensive skills. Playing Sakari, who has a lot of raw power, and I think that power could give Halep some problems today. But nonetheless, in terms of Sakari, last year I've mentioned several times, Sakari and Corey Golf led the tour in unforced errors. She has cleaned that up a little bit, so her game is a little bit more cleaner. Now you're able to see her display her power effectively without being behind so early or playing from behind. So that's going to be a great match. We also have Sabalenka versus Ekaterina. Now that's a really good match there. Both ladies have power. Sabalenka does look a little bit rusty, so we'll see how she does in that matchup. But nonetheless, Marketa Vondrousova does advance to the semifinals, and I will keep you posted and updated on today's matches as well. Live from the Kremlin Cup, this is Good Energy. Thank you guys.